Welcome to Fanboy and the Snob. I'm Chad.
Oh, wait. Try it again.
Welcome to Fanboy and the Snob. I'm Chad.
I'm Chad.
Why?
One more time.
Piece of shit. Welcome to Fanboy and the Snob. I'm Chad.
Chris.
Do you not want to do this?
One more time.
Welcome to Fanboy and the Snob. I'm Chad.
Chris!
And today we're going to talk about... Why do you have to be an asshole?
That's the one you're going to keep. Hard cut right after I say Chris. We're going to talk about Reign of Fire.
Starring Christian Bale, Matthew McConaughey, and Gerard Butler.
Matthew McConaughey. Gerard Butler and some blonde lady.
Christian Bale.
So it's not a good movie.
It's not a good thing to say at the beginning of a review.
It's not a good movie. Like, it's not fucking Citizen Kane.
Yeah, well, Citizen Kane sucks balls, so...
You've never seen it.
Obviously.
Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. Don't talk about things you don't know about. So saith Joe. I don't know. Reign of Fire is like... It's like Chronicles of Riddick for me. Where it was this movie I saw when I was like 11 or 12 or 13. And I was like, I like dragons. I like explosions. And
I like dragons?
Yeah, you know, like... I was already burnt out on zombie movies at that fucking point in time.
All right, let's go over the plot. Basically, the plot is kid's mom works in a mining thing. They're
mining natural gas in London, and they dig
too deep.
What was it? 400 kilometers below the surface, which is ridiculously deep.
And guess what?
Fucking, they hit a pocket of open air. And they're all freaked out about it, and the hole's really small. So
and they send a kid down. The guy's like, "Why don't you go?"
Okay, one problem with that kid is that kid had a quip for everything. Everyone.
He was a cool kid. He's Christian Bale, man. Like, he's like, "Oh, I gave up smoking."
The guy's smoking a cigarette, and he goes, "Oi, kid, you want one?" And he goes, "Only when I'm drinking." And you're like, "No fucking kid would know." Like,
if he's hanging around those miners every day,
it doesn't, dude. I hung out with cops, and I still didn't have sharp wit. Like,
is that why you're a dirty rat bastard?
No, I'm a dirty rat bastard now because I'm old enough to understand what a pun is and comedic timing. That kid, there's no way unless that kid is some sort of prodigy, there's no way that kid was that sharp. Again, problem with movies.
Well, he's the leader of the fucking anti-dragon brigade.
When you write a movie and you write a child, everyone always writes the child as an adult, or they write them dumber than they should be. You know, it's impossible to write an 11-year-old person unless you're 11 years old.
Yeah. I like the opening scene, though.
I like the opening scene. There's a dragon. He gets sprayed in the face with whatever, I guess, petroleum jelly. Mom gets killed by the dragon in the elevator.
It's the stuff he fertilizes the eggs with.
No, it's the...
I was expecting the guy to have, like, scarred eyes the whole movie.
Be blind? That would have been cool.
Not even blind, just like the red...
What if he was like Kenshi?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
No, but they should have made him have...
from Mortal Kombat, and we like Mortal Kombat.
They should have made him have, like, the scarring on the eyes.
What's her head in Metal Gear Solid 5?
Sure.
The chick. You know who I'm talking about.
Quiet,
yeah. She has, like, the weird black. That would have been cool.
But I don't think they thought ahead that much.
I feel like this script was written to protect an IP. And, let's say, who made this? Sony? No, Touchstone. Touchstone had the rights to make a dragon movie, and the patent was going to end, and they were like, fuck, Reign of Fire, you know? And then when the patent ran out, DreamWorks bought it and made How to Train Your Dragon, and now it's infinitely more popular and arguably a better movie.
I don't know. You got Christian Bale, Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, so basically what happens is the kid wakes up, the kid's mom's mining crew wakes up dragons. And then within a year, dragons completely destroy the world.
It was more than a year.
At one point, they launch nukes to fight the dragons.
Yeah, it's a matter of like 20 years. The kid grows up. and everything.
I thought he grew up during the apocalypse. That's why
He grew up during the apocalypse. But...
Anyway, at one point in time, the dragons are so powerful that they decide like nuking Paris is a good idea, and it doesn't work. They also say dragons are responsible for the death of the dinosaurs, which I was like, well, modern science says otherwise.
Well, the whole thing with that is they killed the dinosaurs, they turned them into ash and everything.
They eat the ash, remember? They do that weird scene.
I know, but
why do they even eat people? Why not just fly around burning shit? If your main food source is ash, why even bother with the people?
To get rid of the threat.
But the people have posed no threat, seeing as society collapsed. Nukes didn't even kill the dragons.
Well, supposedly with the dinosaurs, they turned them all into ash, and once they were all ash and gone...
They ran out of their food supply, so they went into hibernation.
And then the humans come, and supposedly that was a new food source.
Right, because humans make more ash because we make buildings and stuff. But then all the buildings, every scene in the movie, you never see green. And then the one time you see green, the dragon burns it and eats it. So it's like... it's stupid. It was stupid to make the dragons eat ash, is what I'm saying. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's not a good food source.
Because it's like you already have a mythological creature. Why put a hat on top of a hat? You know,
to create like a little crux of them.
But if that's the case, why the fuck did
Supposedly, it's a big theory that in a couple of years they were just win the hibernation anyway, because all the humans were.
That's what Christian Bale was waiting for. Was them to go into a hibernation, whereas Matthew McConaughey was an American.
Which I'm watching it, and I probably would agree with Matthew McConaughey, just to like get rid of him.
Well, he didn't even know that the theory about the bull was true or not until he saw it.
Mm.
I would have done what Christian Bale did. Bro, we got a farm, we got water, we have electricity. Let's just fucking wait this out. They eat ash. They don't eat people. So once they run out of ash, we're good.
I think Matthew McConaughey was going more on the long route.
What are the prayers?
Oh, God.
When you wake, keep both eyes on the sky.
When you sleep, keep one eye on the sky.
Always dig... When you hear them, dig deep. Or something like that.
Yeah, stuff like that was super lame.
I thought that was the best part. Because why do you think prayers start? Don't go into the fucking woods, there's bears. And then that eventually turned into Jesus is our Lord and Savior. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta instill it with children. Like, hey, these kids were born after the dragons existed. So they didn't live in the world we used to live into. So we go, hey guys, dragons. Fucking dragons. Keep your eye on the dragons.
Also, stop having kids.
No, keep having kids.
It's a lot of kids.
It's us versus them.
I don't know. Have the kids once the dragons are gone.
When, though? Fuck it. Keep having kids. Fuck them, dude. Fuck the dragon. See, you're a defeatist. That's why you would sign. That's why you would sign up with McConaughey on his suicide mission, because you don't think there's hope.
It's the ultimate hope of destroying the evil, so you can
and dying in the process.
I die.
Why did McConaughey jump into the mouth of a dragon with an axe? Because he wanted to die.
They should have made it seem more badass, where he just rips the mouth open.
Or they should have had him die pathetic and crying, just to show his character was wrong.
Can we talk about how great he was in that movie, Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey is great in every movie he's allowed to act in.
Like,
he's like a Nicolas Cage. If you give him the right script and you let him emote correctly, he's amazing.
Basically, you start the movie out, he seems like, when he comes in the frame, he starts as like the generic American dick who's just like there.
Comes riding in, sitting on the tank barrel between his legs, just being like, look how big my cock is.
But then when he gives like one of his final speeches, he has like teary-eyed and everything. He's like,
I want to kill him. And I'm like,
I need to do this because you guys are celebrating this when my guys...
I lost 15 people today, and you killed one dragon. And you're like, yeah, I get it, but at the same time... And then the very next shot is Christian Bale standing in the graveyard, surrounded by thousands of dead people that he watched over. And it's like, go fuck yourself, McConaughey. You know, 15 of my guys volunteered.
Well, you gotta remember, it's 3 people...
They volunteered to die. His people didn't. Do you see what I'm saying? Christian Bale's sacrifice as the leader of that community was, and I love that line when the U.S. soldiers are showing up and Gerard Butler is like marauders. And that means they fought and killed other people to keep their community. Like the whole idea that Matthew McConaughey is this big dick American soldier guy, and like I killed dragon. But what have you done to protect people? Well, I killed a dragon, right? But how many people died killing that dragon? 3. Okay, so you didn't protect fucking anyone. Okay, shut the fuck up. You know?
It's future saving.
Is it though? Because they weren't making a dent. Christian Bale's people were still getting killed by dragons, while McConaughey's people were dying killing dragons. Maybe if McConaughey's people saw Christian Bale's fort and went, yo, we can defend this. Let's fucking stay here and make this the last bastion of humanity. Wouldn't that have been the smart decision?
Well, that's why I feel like it's funny when you get two people so headstrong on their beliefs.
But Christian Bale wasn't even headstrong on his belief. His belief was the correct belief.
Well, he did go in and attack.
He attacked him because McConaughey was provoking him the whole time.
He was just trying to recruit people.
Okay, and then
he said, all right, I'm forcing you.
Yeah, and yeah, okay. Now I'm forcing you at gunpoint to do what I want. What a fucking hero.
He ended up being heroic at the end.
No, he didn't. He killed himself at the end. The dude was a psycho, and he deserved everything bad that happened to him. The only rational character the entire fucking movie was Gerard Butler. He was just like, yo, you're in charge, man. I agree with your plan, and I'm going to help you fight
Even
it.
at the scene where Christian Bale goes to attack him, he's like, no, dude, stop.
Yeah, like he was... And then when Christian Bale's like, I got to go do it, he goes, no, you're in charge. Let me go do it. And that leads to his death.
Oh, God, I'm so angry. Because that's the scene where it's like, you know you're going to die. You can just shut the door and like...
Yeah, but Christian Bale was going to go do it, and the only way to keep Christian Bale from doing it, the better leader, was if I go.
No.
It's better for the community if I go.
No, some morale going right there.
I fucking hated Matthew McConaughey. Every decision he made in that movie, I was like, dude, you are just doing it. Like, I get your motive.
He's the aggressive guy.
And I get it. But guess what, dude? You're it for the United States. You're it. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? And then everyone he conscripted, every soldier, everyone dies. And he's just sitting on the tank going, it was the bull. I gotta kill that. And it's like, dude, you just led 300 people to their death. And you still think you're in charge? In Roman times, they fucking flog you to death. Like, shut the fuck up.
So what'd you think of the CGI and everything going on?
The CGI was bad, but the practical effects were good.
For the time,
I liked the props a lot. I liked the way the trucks were soaking themselves in water. I liked that.
Yeah,
I know the science.
I don't even think I feel like what they did with the lighting, they made the dragons look fine.
That's what I'm saying. Like the CGI was bad, but they made it work.
This bad CGI, we have lighting, we don't have shadows and everything.
Like some of the scenes with Hulk in the first Avengers movie, you're like, wow, that looks terrible.
But in this movie, the way they did the lighting was kind of dim. They couldn't really...
They use light and shadow right, which is the way you're supposed to do with CGI.
Which I don't think... There was the scene where the dragons going, like, just burning the castle up, where it kind of looked like a little cartoony.
It looked a little awful.
But it's... You're in the moment.
And, it's like the reason the T-Rex in the first Jurassic Park movie looks so good. It's because they do light and shadow.
Yeah, it was practical, most of them.
That movie's 40
94.
years?
94, I think it came out.
I thought it was 89.
No.
I thought it was 8. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, the fact is that movie's like 30 plus years old and the CGI still looks good. But, yeah, I thought the sets, the costumes, I thought everything up until Matthew McConaughey becoming a character was really good. 93. I really think...
I feel like Matthew McConaughey was a good character.
I feel like they had 2 separate movies, and they were like, ugh, you know?
I feel like it was a good comparison between characters. Like, you have Matthew McConaughey being like, we just need to destroy this, get it all out, and bring stuff back to normal. But if that's the case... And you have Christian Bale being like, no, we need to wait this out. We need to strategically battle these things and get it down. Where Matthew McConaughey is like, just destroy all at once.
Matthew McConaughey, hey, I have a roving caravan of marauders. I have no home, no food supply, no water. I'm completely reliant on the kindness of strangers, and if the strangers don't do it, I kill them all. Christian Bale, I have a castle, a food supply, a water supply, and a homogenous society. Who would you rather work for?
I feel like that's why the little kid doesn't go with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, because the little kid figures it out like right off the bat. And thank God he didn't, because Matthew McConaughey got everyone that served under him killed.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, except for the girl who had some like Deus Ex Machina moment with the helicopter, where
she had to be a love interest to Christian Bale,
which they didn't even do good with. She just went, "You got a dick," and he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, but they never fucked or anything. Yeah, but not on screen.
No. It's fucking awesome, dude.
I don't know, but overall, I don't think the CGI was bad. I think the story was fine. It's an enjoyable movie for the time.
And again, I'm not ragging on Matthew McConaughey. He played his character perfectly. I'm ragging on his character.
Yeah, but, oh, God, I hate it because you watch movies and they're like, the American character's always like the one that goes gung-ho and stuff.
Because that's how we are.
And he played it.
And again, but his character's motivation is what I find fault with, and that's what pisses me off.
I feel like his motivation was like, we need to end this now.
You've said that 3 times, and I've said that's stupid because there was no guarantee that that would end it.
Yeah, but they had the facts where there was...
No, they had no
facts. Was it Christian Bale or was it Matthew McConaughey? It was like there's one male left.
Yes.
Which one?
It was McConaughey. And then he saw a big dragon and went, that's the male. And he got fucking lucky. What if it wasn't?
Yeah, but that male dragon was so much bigger than the females.
But what if there's an even bigger male dragon in Austria?
Yeah, but then Christian Bale's like, I know that fucker. He killed my mom.
Right, but what if there's an even bigger dragon in Argentina?
I do think his suicide dive was stupid.
His whole plan was stupid.
He had that cool axe during the whole movie.
He never used it.
He used it at the last scene, and he got eaten.
What he should have done is that scene where he shot the dragon that was chasing Christian Bale. He should have walked up and cut its head off.
Yeah, because he used like a pickaxe or something in that scene. Right?
No, his axe is a pickaxe. It's a pick with an axe blade.
Yeah, but when he killed the dragon after he shot him,
it was the same axe. What I'm saying is he used a pick axe.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He used the pick. What I'm saying is he should have flipped it around and fucking Kratos slammed it until the dragon's head came off.
I can't wait for the God of War movie. You're like, God damn it, why?
I played the video. I don't need to see the movie.
But overall, what would you...
I like... My favorite parts of Reign of Fire were the parts where it was watching people cope. I liked the Star Wars. Element. I like the Star Wars scene.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Did you write that? Yep. You know, like it's a blatant like.
No, it's just the cool stuff in this movie. They actually
the human
added,
elements,
like, depth of human elements,
and you could tell that was the original script because it was so well thought out and it was really well acted.
Like what he's getting to, there's a scene where they pretty much reenact the Luke Skywalker
Empire Strikes Back,
where he's like, "I'm your father."
In Bespin, where he's getting his hand cut off,
and the kid's like, "Oh my god, did you guys write that?" He's like, "Oh yeah, of course."
Yeah, of course I did.
You're never gonna know.
Yeah, exactly, because you're a kid. The movie doesn't exist. It's my story now.
It's just like they had a lot of cool human elements.
I liked the prayer. I liked the idea that those guys revolt, and they're like, "We need to get food," and he's like, "Bro, trust me. You need to let the seeds germinate. Don't fucking go out there." And they go out there anyway. I like that.
So this is another good example of it would have been a better TV show.
No, it would have been a better movie. It would have been a better drama than an action film.
Yeah, but I don't feel like there was enough action.
That's what I'm saying, and there wasn't enough drama. It was.
I feel like it'd be a good 6-part miniseries.
I hate that you like miniseries.
It's the
name one good one.
Broadchurch.
No, name a good one.
Broadchurch.
No, name a good one. Battlestar Galactica is the only good miniseries. Shut the fuck up.
Stargate SG-1 times 5 times.
No, Stargate Atlantis is fine. SG-1 is fine. They're fine. They're not amazing.
I want a fucking Stargate, dude.
They found one in China, apparently.
But
I don't know.
Overall, would you recommend this movie?
If you like dragons and you like the U.S. military fighting dragons, yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about the Angels. You have 8 seconds of life. That's how long it takes for you to hit the ground.
The skydiver, guys.
I like the idea they skydive. and they have one guy bait, and then two guys fall out, and they just throw nets on the dragon's wings so it collapses. And then I assume they just run up and start shooting it.
It's one of the most ridiculous, bonkers way to kill a dragon.
So stupid.
I feel like there's better ways.
I liked it though.
Yeah,
I liked it.
It was creative.
Oh, my favorite part is they keep talking about how dragons went extinct, and they're showing like knights in suits of armor slaying dragons. But then they show the modern day military not able to handle it. And it's like, how the fuck
That's what I'm saying.
did a guy in a suit of armor with a lance kill a dragon if a fucking M1 Abrams can't do it?
Well, that's the thing. Do you think the male just like fertilized so many eggs at one point where it just overwhelmed?
But the point is, a guy on a horse in a suit of armor killed a dragon when a nuke couldn't. You see what I'm saying? That's where the logic of the movie falls apart.
Yeah.
Because it's like, tally-ho! And he stabs a dragon and the dragon dies.
Like, do you think nowadays we'd be able to kill dragons like nothing?
Dude, you don't understand.
Satellite.
Dude, do you know how good the human race is at murder?
We're so good.
We're so good at it, we had to make it illegal. That's how good we are at murder.
Rules of war.
We are so good at war, we had to make certain kinds of war.
Why are there rules of war? If you're gonna have war and you need to fucking destroy the other
You ever watch someone die due to chlorine gas?
Hey, all man for themselves.
You say that until you're puking up your lungs. Do you know what chlorine gas does?
It makes you puke up your lungs.
No, it burns all organic materials, starting with the most vulnerable being your tongue and your eyes. So you start bleeding from your tongue and your eyes. You start gasping. Start gasping. It goes up your nose and starts burning your sinuses. It goes down your throat and starts melting your throat. You're now choking on your own insides, vomiting. It goes deeper down, starts burning your organs. Now your skin is starting to rot away. It's the worst way to die.
The thing I never got is, you're trying to kill the opposition, so why are there rules?
Then we should just nuke everyone every single time.
Let's do it.
I mean, I'm all for it. You know me.
You should nuke our like button on this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.
We should fight with swords again. Fuck guns.
There's more honor in swords. Guns, any fucking pussy could pick up a gun and shoot at somebody.
Not really.
Yeah.
You'll miss, but you have better chances, I guess.
If I were with a gun right now and the person's right there, there's a good chance I'm going to shoot them.
Chad, I shot from that distance and I was missing with a fucking...
That's because you fucking suck.